Today I'm out here on my Totem Victor electric mountain bike. Let's go for a little ride and I'll tell you what I think about it so far. So this is the Totem Victor electric mountain bike from qnut.com. There will be a link in the description below, as well as a coupon code for $150 off your purchase. Let's go for a little ride, and I'll tell you why I've been riding this around town more and more lately, rather than my Sur-Ron. Make sure you check the link in the description below, because you never know, the bike might just be on sale. Recently here in Canada, they've changed the rules regarding electric dirt bikes. The cops can now hand out a $600 fine if they catch you riding your Sur-Ron or any other kind of electric dirt bike on the streets. And that's why I've switched over to riding my pedal bike here more and more lately. This bike has a 350 watt motor, a 36 volt, 10 amp hour battery, and it comes in at about 55 pounds. The current rules around electric pedal bikes are pretty simple. Your motor must not exceed 500 watts, and your bike must not be able to assist you going faster than 32 kilometers an hour. And this bike falls right into that category, making it perfectly street legal, and you'll have no problems with the cops. Alright, let's talk a little bit about pedaling and the power settings of the bike. Right now I'm in mode 0, and there's a little bit more drag. It's a little bit harder to pedal than a regular bike. We're going to go into 1. Now we're going about 15 kilometers an hour, and the electric motor has taken over. I'm barely pedaling. Let's try mode 2. Now we're up to 20 kilometers an hour, and I'm still barely pedaling. Go for 3. Setting 3 seems to top out at about 24 kilometers an hour. Going for 4. On setting 4, we're going about 27, almost 28 kilometers an hour. And on speed setting 5, we're going about 30, 31 kilometers an hour. We're slightly uphill, but not really. And even though we're going 30 kilometers an hour, I'm still barely pedaling. I'm just barely moving my feet. There's no real resistance. You just got to keep moving your feet slowly, and that electric motor will keep propelling you forward. Most of the time I find I stay in quite a high gear. Right now on the front sprocket I'm on set number 2, and on the rear I'm on number 7. We're about to go up a hill here, so I'm just going to click it down a few gears. I'm going to slow down a little bit. And there we go. I'm finally putting in a little bit of effort, not much at all. And we're still going about 20 kilometers an hour up a fairly steep hill. If you're the type of person that's got to do some commuting around town, maybe you got to get to school, maybe you got a job to get to, this would be a perfect little bike. You know, it comes in at about $700. You can cruise around town, no problems with the cops, no problems with law enforcement. It's going to get you where you need to go. Okay, we're getting to the top of the hill now, going about 20 kilometers an hour. We're going to switch it back up to high gear and let it cruise. So I've been riding the bike for a little while now, and I got about 160 kilometers on it. I haven't done an official range test, but I believe I'm getting about 20 to 25 kilometers per charge, which is more than enough to do a few circles around my little town. And on that note, with 160 kilometers on the bike, it has been solid so far. I've had no problems. It's gotten me where I need to go. I feel like I should also talk about the twist throttle. Yes, that's right, it does have a twist throttle. You can hold it at full throttle, and the bike will go about 30 kilometers an hour. This is alright on flat ground. As soon as there's a little bit of a slope, it'll power out and you'll slow down pretty quick. I find I don't really use the throttle. I prefer just to pedal. All you're basically doing is just moving your feet nice and slow. There's no resistance. I can sit back. I don't have to have my hands on the bars and enjoy the ride. And oh yes, one of the most important accessories, the bell. So is this an extreme downhill mountain bike? No. but it happens to be the perfect bike for cruising around town, maybe doing some commuting, maybe doing some sightseeing. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out qnut.com. They have the Totem Victor electric mountain bike, as well as a few others. There will be a link in the description below, as well as a coupon code for $150 off your purchase. Hit the subscribe button and ride safe.